Welcome, everybody, to Testimonial Tuesday. My name is Christopher Buxton, and this is our new way of doing Testimonial Tuesday. So today, we're going to interview a wonderful, wonderful person. I'm not going to introduce her yet, because before I introduce her, because we're going to have a big intro for her. Before we introduce her, let's talk about our incredible sponsor, Mom Commerce Media. Mom Commerce Media puts your business directly in front of local moms through digital print, social, and in-person events. They help Central Florida businesses build real trust with the moms who make purchasing decisions every day. Connecting local businesses to moms and families. Mom Commerce Media is more than advertising. It's a trusted community where moms discover brands, services, and experiences that genuinely love and recommend. So in order to contact them, you're going to contact Erin at 407-462-0464. Or you can go to orlandomom.com, or you can email Erin at Erin, ERYN, at orlandomom.com. Thank you, Orlando Moms, Mom Commerce Media. We appreciate you sponsoring Testimonial Tuesday. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty here. Why we're here. First of all, the studio, huh? Okay. Let me introduce the one, the only, Miss Brandi.
Hi. I was waiting for the drum roll.
I should have given you that. So, Miss Brandi, you are with Tropfy Homes Real Estate Group. I said that correctly, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Tell me, first of all, what is Tropfy Homes Real Estate Group? And then we'll go into the nitty gritty about it. But
Okay.
tell us about it.
Well, obviously it's real estate. So we do investments, commercial, residential. We actually do custom builds as well. And we service all of Central Florida, including Brevard County and Indian River County. I've even done Volusia County and New Smyrna. Yes.
Wow.
So we kind of go all over.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's our main hub.
Arm stretches. I love it.
Yes.
All right, now let's get into some nitty gritty, okay?
Okay.
What inspired you to start Tropfy Homes Real Estate Group?
Oh, geez. Well, I have always loved real estate. I've loved looking at floor plan books and just the, not just the buying and selling real estate. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I really love the investment side, and I love the creation side of real estate. What came with that was helping people.
Okay.
So when I got into real estate, I actually did not want to do it for other people's transactions. I just wanted to do it for myself and wanted to be able to throw my own properties up on the MLS. That lasted about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then I realized that, you know what, I understand real estate. I've been doing it for so long, as far as on my own investments.
Mm-hmm.
And people were just coming to me and asking questions that I thought made sense, but they didn't to other people. And so watching other people thrive and build their own real estate portfolio or buy their first home or invest in their own commercial property has, really impacted me and be like, wow,
That's awesome.
this is pretty rewarding for me, to watch people grow. And again, I thought it was common knowledge. So
I love that. I love that. It's not just I wanted to sell homes. It's so much more.
No,
than
I
that.
didn't want to sell homes.
So, and I learned something about Brandi off camera, which I think is really unique. While I was sitting and reading my comic books, when I was a young lad, she was reading all this stuff about blueprints and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That just shows you that floor plans. That shows you the experience that you get with Brandi, which is pretty incredible. I'm going to go on to the next question, if you don't mind. What makes your business unique or different from others in your industry?
Well, I really give back a lot to the community, and we can go into that a little bit later. But going back into the floor plans, I understand a lot about vacant land and about building and construction. And we're not talking about your typical tract homes that you'd find in any big box builder, but truly a custom home from the land prep all the way to getting the, certificate of occupancy. We call it the CO.
Yep.
I really enjoy working with builders and working with my clients. When they bring a floor plan to me, I can actually envision it and help them recreate it in person. Wow. So I love doing that. I do love looking at floor plans.
That's incredible. That's really that's unique. That's different.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. you just can't move into a house. Like, people think that, oh yeah, I can just build a house anywhere. I can just put it on any plot of land.
No.
There's so much, sounds like there's so much more into this than
There
just,
really is in different areas. I mean, being in Florida, we have, a lot of wetlands,
Mhm.
and a lot of people don't understand what wetlands are. There's a lot of restrictions to them. There's things that you can and cannot do in them. They're not bad. Not all wetlands are bad. Some of them are
No.
actually good. It keeps us from flooding. It keeps Florida's environment going.
Okay.
But there's just certain things that you can do. So, and you can have them on your property and build
Mhm.
certain things. But if you want like a large house and all these extra structures, it's going to be more difficult to get that. So I help advise people on what properties from start to finish, land to the final development
Oh,
of what they
wow.
want to build. Yeah.
See, I come from New Jersey, so I knew nothing about wetlands.
Yeah.
So for me, I would have came down here and said, what are you talking about? I can't just throw a house up on this plot of
Yeah.
land?
Unfortunately, a lot of people have done that. It's very sad because they can't use it how they want to. Yeah.
That's incredible. Having somebody in my corner like
Mhm.
you would have helped my life a lot simpler back in the day. Because we tried to do a home build,
Mhm.
because we were sold in New Jersey the picture of, oh, you can move down to Florida and you can
Yes.
just buy a piece of land and you can put up your house on this piece of land. That wasn't the case when we got here, and we ran into so many problems. I wish I would have had
Mm.
somebody like you in my
I'm sorry
corner
you went through
to
that.
really explain to me from start to finish. Okay, first of all, we need to pick out the right piece of land.
Mhm.
And this is what's on your land, and this is what we have to do with your land, and then this is the permits we have to get, and so on and so forth. I would have loved to have had that. And I'm glad that there's people like you out there to do that for
Well, thank you.
people
I'm,
like
s-
us.
I'm sorry you went through that. Hopefully
Happens
found a property that worked, or you were able
eventually.
to make it work.
Eventually. There was
I
a lot of
believe
trials and
everyone should have
tribulations.
their dream home. So
And thank you for helping people make that dream come true, because it really is. It's the most important purchase in your life, in my opinion.
it is.
And having somebody like you with the
Mhm.
knowledge and the know-how to help us guide us through that purchase is fantastic. So
Yes.
thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
But now let's talk about how you give back to the community. I
Okay.
love your story. I love what you do for the community. Can you tell us exactly what it is you do for the community?
I would love to.
Perfect.
So my background is I have 7 children, and you know, needless to say, there's a lot of financial struggle that I've gone through while raising my children, and I've always tried to give them the best, and not let maybe what we are lacking as a
Mhm.
large family, um, not let them be as visible as maybe someone who only has one child and they get to spoil that child. I wanted my children spoiled as well. So
That's awesome.
we always tried to live in areas that, had good schools. That's very
Mhm.
important. And so, with that, obviously came sacrifice on other things. And what I did, I was really good. Free is like my favorite word. Okay. So I tried finding anything free. I mean,
Okay.
for the longest time, I had free furniture in my house. I mean, whatever it was, free.
I know.
Yes. I mean, garage sales or,
Mhm.
Thursday trash days, large item trash days. I mean,
Yes.
they were the thing. Like we loved it. I watched all the coupon shows and everything, reality TV. But um, I always looked for free events. And
Okay.
there were some things that I just could not take my children to. Maybe it was a free event, but it had a $20 wristband purchase. Well, when
Oh,
you have a lot of children,
it
you
adds up.
can't do those wristband purchases. So I had to say no a lot to my children, which was actually good for them, right? It's good to say no sometimes. But whenever I got into real estate and my business started really growing and thriving, I found that my business was being blessed, and
Oh,
I wanted to be able to bless others. And children should be able to go experience these events without having their parents
I agree.
worry about, I have to pay the wristband, I have to pay the food, I have to buy the drinks.
Yeah.
Um, so it's my little way of being able to give back and saying thank you for supporting my business. And I have these events several times a year where there's free bounce houses, free pony rides, free face
Oh,
painting.
wow.
There's food trucks. There's Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny. And then in addition to that, most of my events, I also do like free pictures with Santa. So excuse me. Sorry.
No
I
problem.
got
You're
that out.
fine. Don't worry, we have editing.
Okay. All right, pause.
Pause for 1 second.
Sorry.
you have water? Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
Okay, so I like to throw these free events. All right, sorry, it's still not back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so these free events, I just like to build community, right? In fact,
Mhm.
one of my slogans is real estate is more than buying and selling. It's building community. So part of building that community, thank you. Thought about it myself. No. Part of building that community is bringing the community together. If you want great neighborhoods, you have to create great neighborhoods. They're not
I
just
can't believe you
right
just said
there.
that. I love that. Goodness.
So, having all of the kids come outside and play outside, and everybody's inside more and more.
Mhm.
It's just, we're busy. It's harder to raise a family now.
True.
There's more parents that are working 2 and 3 jobs, not just your one job per family. I mean,
Mhm.
so it's my way of bringing the community together for them to all meet each other, having it as a free event to where if they want to purchase food, that's the only thing they have to purchase. Everything else is completely free. And then in addition to that, I have several events throughout the year where we actually raise money. And I work with all of the
Wow.
social workers with our local schools, and they identify at-risk students. And so we like to fulfill those wish lists of those at-risk students.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is
So
really
it's all
cool.
about giving back. And it would be so easy just to take that money that I spend on the festivals and just give it to the schools. But people really like to give back too. And they like to see,
It's true.
kids, even my children love to be able to say, hey, we're raising this money and now we get to drop it off at this school. So they help me collect all the bags.
Get out.
This year we did 67 bags.
Holy cow. Wow, that's a lot.
You didn't get it. Six.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I wasn't going into it. I wasn't going to go into it. I was leaving it alone. I should have said 8, 9, but I didn't. Go ahead.
So just at our fall festival, we did 67 bags of
No,
giving
that's a lot of
back,
bags.
and then we did like 9 different schools for Christmas to give back toys.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's amazing. So you sincerely do give back to the community. You
I do.
really try to improve
Yes.
the community, which I think is wonderful.
Yes.
And like you said, we're all not able to afford everything,
Right.
especially young families starting out. I was a young dad at the time,
Mhm.
and I had to work 2 jobs to
Yeah.
pay the bills. So it was tough to go to these events. And like you
Yes.
said, free events turn into way more than really
Right.
being free.
Right.
And I love that you put on these events where they're truly free, except for the
Yes.
food, which, hey, I
Yeah.
would be so ecstatic to attend a free event and all I had to do is pay for food. That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Also, vendors are there too. So, like every festival that I do, it
Mhm.
has vendors that they can advertise their business and sell products there. Because also
That's
too,
incredible.
part of building a community is also building the businesses too. They help the community keep going. They provide so much. Our businesses provide so much to each community. So I want to
That's very
build their
true.
business too. It's all about partnership.
You said you hit partnership. It's all about partnership. And I love partnering with folks like yourself and giving back to the community. So if you ever need anything, you give me a holler.
Thank you.
We'll
Same to you
fix it.
too.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm going to go on to the next question. I almost got a little teary eyed there. So we're going to go on to the next question before I do. So no, we already answered that question. Sorry. What's something people might not know about you and your business?
Okay.
I gave you both you and your business.
Oh, me and my business. Well, it would be hard for people to not realize how much I love to travel. I absolutely love
She's
traveling.
making me smile. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
I'm a
right.
traveler, so I'm all excited now.
Right.
Go ahead.
As much as I love homes,
Mhm.
my goal is actually to be a nomad. I want to be homeless one day.
I'm right there with you. I love that you just said that. I think that's great.
So I homeschooled my children for 11 years.
Okay.
They're in public school now. I would love to be able to homeschool again. I just love, look, 7 kids. My oldest one is 31. My youngest one is 9. Time goes by so quick.
It flies.
Yes.
Flies.
And I really am so grateful about the time I was able to spend with my older children homeschooling.
Mhm.
My kids, we love to hang out together. Maybe when they're older, they don't like it as much, but
That's all right. They
I
outgrow
like
us.
to hang out with them when they still like me. So hence homeschooling.
There
But,
you go.
actually, I love history, and
Yes.
I love actually learning. I hated school, but I love
Mhm.
learning. And my kids, thankfully, loved history as well. So I like taking them to different things, actually seeing the
Oh, that's
history.
incredible.
It's really different from seeing it in person, as you know, being in travel.
Yes.
But yes, my
Mhm.
goal is to just have homes in all other places so I could just, oh, I feel like going to the beach. Let's go here. And
I
oh, I feel
love
like
it.
going to the mountains. Let's go here. So
That's incredible.
so that's probably what they don't know about me personally. And then as far as my business, really just we kind of already went over it. The custom builds.
That's
I
incredible.
think that that's what sets me apart from most real estate agencies is
So you're not just selling a cookie cutter. You're
no,
helping them really fulfill their dream of
right.
the home that they want,
Right. When
which is
someone comes
incredible.
to me with a floor plan, I'm going to be the one that says to them, you know what? What if we put this over here versus over here? Having so many children, I
Mhm.
really understand what needs to flow in a home. And more people are living together with multi-generational
Yes.
homes. And so I'm the one is the outsider looking in and says, this is an emotional topic for you because
Mhm.
it's oftentimes the largest transaction that anyone will ever do in their life, financial decision.
100%.
And so I like to be the outside person looking in and making sure that they're spending their money wisely and that they're actually investing in a product that's going to give them a return. And
Mhm.
even if that return is their home and they plan to never move again, which everybody says that,
Very true.
because no one likes the actual move part, I want to make sure that their home is set up for how they intend to use it. And
That's
so
incredible.
sometimes I just like look on the outside and say, did you think about maybe making this closet bigger or.
See, I love that because, my wife, I love dearly, watches all the home renovation shows
Yes.
and that's like the number one thing that a lot of people
Mhm.
are saying in these shows is, oh, I wish I would have had the closet
Right.
15 feet more than it really was.
Mhm.
Or I wish I had a mud room. Mud rooms are big up
Yes.
north. People don't realize that. But you help them make those decisions
Mhm.
ahead of time
Yes.
so that when they do finally get into that home, it's a home that works for them.
Exactly.
I love that.
And builders as well. I consult with a lot of different builders, and
Mhm.
I like to help them create a nice flowing floor plan for
Ooh,
their clients to build
okay.
and for their profile. But it's hard to do after the fact. They have to come
Yes.
to me before.
Yes, it's very hard to do after the fact.
Yes.
I'm just going to take a moment here and recognize our wonderful sponsor, Mom Commerce Media. With millions of annual impressions and highly engaged mom audience, Mom Commerce Media helps brands cut through the noise and reach Central Florida moms where they already are, online, in print, and in real life. Mom Commerce Media is a moms trust moms. Moms Commerce Media leverages that trust by delivering authentic recommendations, testimonials, and storytelling that help businesses connect with families in meaningful, lasting ways. So if you want to get in touch with Miss Erin at Mom Commerce Media, please call her at 407-462-0464, or you can go to orlandomom.com, or you can email her at Erin, ERYN, at orlandomom.com. So that being said, let's get
Erin's
on.
wonderful. I
She's
love
amazing. I
Erin.
know she's
Yes.
awesome. I
Yes.
love. Yeah. We'll talk. I could talk hours about Erin. She's amazing.
She is.
So where can people find you or learn more about you?
Okay. Well, I am trying to grow my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have to get more than 40 subscribers. So,
You've got 40. I've got like 3. So you're ahead of the game already.
there's a couple different places. If you go to Trophy Homes on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, and
Go ahead.
Trophy Homes is spelled Trophyhomes. My last name is Tropf, so it plays off of my last name, Trophy.
I love that.
Yes. And then also Get Real with Brandi on Instagram as well. So
Get real with Brandi.
yes,
I love
because
it.
I give it straight
That's awesome. I don't want fluff. I want you to tell me.
Yes.
What are you thinking of? Why would you put a closet there? That just, no.
Like, what? How does that work?
A bathtub in the middle of a room? No.
They do that.
I know.
They do that. Yeah.
No.
Some people like that.
It's crazy. It really is crazy.
Yeah.
So you have an Instagram, you have a Facebook also, correct?
Yes. And then the YouTube trophyhomes.com. And then also my phone number is 407-616-1444. Or you can go to my website, www.trophyhomes.com. That's TROPFYHOMES.com.
Is there any cost to talk to you?
No.
Just to sit down with you and go, hey, listen, I was thinking about building my own home. Can you give me some insight and help?
I love meeting people at that point versus I started building my home and I realized that we can't get it done. I love, whether it's because of the wetland situation or maybe a builder, skip town on you or something. I love them coming to me and saying, this is my idea. Can I do it? Because I will be 100% honest and tell them yes or no. And it's generally a no, you can't do this. Let me show you how.
See, I love how you said, let me show you how.
Yes.
Not just, sorry, no, you can't do that.
Right.
See you later. And she touched on something else too. She will help you choose the contractors
Yes.
that are been vetted,
Mm-hmm.
that are reliable, that will do the job for you. So you don't have to end up in a situation where all of a sudden they don't show up. They're in the middle of building your home and they don't show up. This is why you use folks like yourself.
Yes.
God, I wish I would have known you back in the day.
I'm so
Totally
sorry.
would have been, my life would have been totally different. So we're going to wrap this up.
Okay.
It's been amazing to talk to you, first of all.
You too.
What can you tell me? Not what can you tell me? What do you want to leave these folks with to remember you by? Why should they choose you to help them purchase a home, build a home, or even you do commercial too?
I do commercial.
So you do commercial.
Yes.
So even to help with your commercial. So business folks that are out there that are looking for commercial property, Brandi is definitely somebody that you need to talk to.
Yes.
So what would you like to leave these folks with?
Well, I genuinely feel that real estate and home ownership is the key to financial freedom.
I love
And
that.
I believe that everyone should build their real estate portfolio, no matter how small or large that may seem to them. And it is attainable to most people. So I like to actually meet people a couple years before they start wanting to buy their first home. That way I can help prep them. And then that way they're actually getting a home that they should purchase. There's oftentimes homes that I tell people, like I like to call myself the deal breaker. I'll go into an inspection. I'll be like, no. Actually, it's before the inspection. I'm the one that when we're looking at homes, I'm going to not give you the fluff, as you said before. I'm going to be the one that tells you this is what you should, be looking for prior to getting the investment of an inspection. There's just some things that's so visible. It's not about selling the home. It's about really creating relationships, building community, and really advising people. I want people to understand that to me, it's more than just a transaction. It's an actual friendship. It's a relationship. I believe that if people are happy with my services, they're going to refer me. They're going to come back. And that is so valuable to me. And it's such an honor to receive a referral when someone who, prior client especially, who has worked with me. So I would love to talk to people, even if you're not thinking about real estate for another couple of years, because this is the point where you really want to start getting ready for it. So they're never wasting my time. I always want them to be able to pick up the phone and call me.
I love that you said that. So if you're renting right now and you have it in your mind that 2 years, you want to buy a home, you need to reach out to Miss Brandi, let her guide you, help you along the way, get you to that home that you're just going to absolutely love, and it's going to fit you, and it's going to be in the community that you love. The whole 9 yards. She can do it from start to finish for you. Well, Miss Brandi, thank you for being with us today. We were so glad to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you at events.
Yes, I'm so excited about it.
Thank you for joining the chamber too.
Oh my goodness, I have been so thrilled so far.
That's awesome. That's
yes,
great.
the people I've met have just been incredible.
We're
and
crazy.
Very authentic though.
Yes.
I love it.
That is true. We are very authentic.
A lot of
Yes.
fun. A lot of the events that you guys do, you guys are really helping the community.
We try. We try.
Yeah,
We're doing
I
good.
love it.
Well, with that said, I'm going to give one more shout out to our amazing sponsor, Mom Commerce Media. Mom Commerce Media puts your business directly in front of local moms through digital, print, social, and in-person events. They help Central Florida businesses build real trust with the moms who make purchasing decisions every day. You can give Miss Erin a call at 407-462-0464 or go to orlandomom.com or email Miss Erin at eryn@orlandomom.com. Thank you, Mom Commerce Media, for sponsoring this wonderful Testimonial Tuesday with Miss Brandi Tropf. I said that correctly,
You
right?
did.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Thank you all for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Testimonial Tuesday.